Grooverelly in the building.
I wish I was dead and cold. I wish I was dead.
It's prolific. Just
I
listen.
wish I was dead and cold. I wish.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's SadBoyProlific. I'm at Grooverelly in Dallas. We out here for this show, boy hours. You already know.
Every day and it just feels repetitive. Think I need to chill. I think I need a
Walking
setting.
through the rain. And I wrote that shit like the day my grandmother was getting buried. It's about my grandparents passing away. It's like I hold that really dear to my heart.
I think I need a sedative. I think depression's hitting me. I think it's finally setting in.
Just real life shit. Like I've only ever rapped about like what I've been through, like real life. I put my stuff up on distribution as hip hop, but I make genre specific. I make lo-fi, but I want to say like emo. Like I guess like emo, like depressed lo-fi rap. You know, it's not like the generic upbeat beach vibes, happy lo-fi.
I think it's finally setting in. Drifted to my feet and settling just like sediment.
I started recording when I was like 14. I used to use like these Apple earbuds and shit in my closet. I just think being genuine, like with my music, like I think there's like a whole group of people out there in the world that are just looking for relatability and like comfort, you know? Not that I aim to make my music that, because I just rap about like the shit I'm going through, but like nobody does that really. Like a lot of the songs out now are very violence centered or like flexing centered. So I think like for me it was just people were really, especially like kids my age, when I started making music like 15, 14, 16, a lot of people are really just looking for relatability and like somewhere that they could feel like, damn, somebody else is really feeling this. I don't even want to say being vulnerable. I think just, again, like genuine. Just like I'm gonna talk to people on live like I'll talk to them in real life. You know, like I don't bullshit or like I don't keep certain things away from the public. Like I am who I am, like 24/7. Because it definitely wasn't like promotion or anything. Like I've never paid for promotion or really got anything. Like I've been on a couple channels, but it was really like just putting out music. Like I don't run ad campaigns or anything.
I think it's finally setting in. Drifted to my feet and settling just like sediment.
Bro, I mean, if you a pedophile or a rapist, bro, you got to go. Like I'm just like, if we purge it, bro, I'm going for all the people that deserve it.
Just like sediment. Coasting and walking down this road called life blindly.
Yeah, so I'm a real old head. Like I love like Mos Def, Black Thought, Mortal Technique, R.A. the Rugged Man, but really like inspiration wise, really Atlas and Khan and Samza really got me into this, at least genre wise. Well, Khan really just inspired me to rap, bro. I don't know if you know who Khan is, but my boy be spitting like crazy, and I heard his music when I was like in 7th grade, and ever since then I was like, bro, I gotta rap like this, like this way we rapping.
Blindly, foolishly hoping for purpose to come and find me in the depths of depression.
Everybody I want to work with this day. Yeah, it would be I mean Def Pete, bro. Really Pete above anybody else, bro. But I really should say that too. Like he's a big inspiration just in life. Like really with how I move as a person too. But definitely Peep and X, you know. And I'm a really big Capital Steez fan, Mac Miller. Like a lot of the people I want to work with, they're dead. Doom, bro. MF Doom was one of the rappers I wanted to work with more than anything.
In the depths of depression is where I've been residing. That or in my room under my.
I mean, bro, when I was 15, I was struggling with addiction like really heavy. Like I was taking ecstasy like every day, like all the time. And like it definitely had me creative all the time. But I got sober. I've been sober for like 2 years now, and I just really smoke weed. Like weed really just helps me chill, like get in the zone, you feel me? But I don't really attribute creativity to drugs at all. I feel like I'm already creative. It's just like mellowing out enough to sit down. I have ADHD, so like I gotta sit down to be able to write some shit out.
That or in my room under my covers just hiding.
I mean, bro, like dying slowly. Like somebody like it's like someone kidnapped you, bro, and they just like slowly tortured you to death. Like that's the worst way to die in my opinion. Like no cap. Like if I'm gonna die, I just want that shit to be like over with. And I'll link with fans randomly and like people, and like I'll tell them like as a joke, but I'm like dead ass. I'm like, you can murder me, but you can't kidnap me. I'd rather just die than like be stuck somewhere, dying slowly. I feel like I could live the rest of my life bumping Kanye albums. Donda over CLB, boys. Bro, stop fucking worrying about when am I gonna blow up or how. Like, I feel like so many people, especially when you're like so passionate and you're young, your main focus is like, I have to make it. And we're so impatient, especially my generation, that we just want to do it like now. And so many people get wrapped up in marketing and promotion, and we're told it's this huge big deal, which like it is at one point, but like when you're first coming up, bro, just work on like quality of your content. All you need to do is work, bro. Like, put in the hours and just get good at your craft, and it'll come. Like, it really, if it's meant to happen, it will gravitate towards you. Like, that's my biggest belief, because everybody that I've seen make it with music, that's what happened. I mean, Osquin is super talented. Breakins is like incredibly talented. Garden does not get the credit he deserves. Like, that's so legendary to me. But yeah, I'm not too big into like super up and coming artists. I'm not very tapped in anymore like I used to be.
Broken, what is the point? Everything's dark except the light from this joint. Lately they say they hate the way I code.
Nah, nope. I did not, bro. I was like 15. My boy made the beat. He was 13. And we was in a Discord call for 5 minutes. I just got in an argument with my parents, bro. Like, I was going through some shit in life. I was drunk as fuck. Went and recorded that verse, wrote it, recorded it in 10-15 minutes, and then just put it out. I wanted to take it down for so long, and now it's my biggest record. It's fucking mind-blowing. As a majority, we as people don't like hearing our own voice in general. And then like most of our biggest songs, if you're underground big, like it took a couple years, you know, like nobody really pops out unless you're like Quinn, who fucking snapped like a G. But most people, you know, it took a couple years, so like you're progressing in that time. Like, you're doing nothing but getting better. I would hope. And so when you look back at that music, you're just like, oh, I could have done this so much better. Like, this shit is so ass now. Like, I think that's like where most people kind of get that from.
It's hang from the clouds or hang from a rope. I've done some things for which I can't atone. I grabbed the blade and cut.
Yeah, I mean, at first it started as like, I mean, I'm really self-conscious. Like, I fucking hate how I look. And I told myself, like, I wasn't going to make myself public until I reached the image I was happy with. And I'm still not there. Like, bro, I want a six-pack and I want to be tatted from the neck down. And then I want to make content. But right now, you know, I'm not there. So, but then it really evolved into one point. I don't do things for branding. Like, I don't calculate what I do. I'm not like, this is going to get this reaction. But, like, I just, like, I've been not showing my face before Corpse, you know? Like, people been doing this throughout history. Really, MF Doom is a huge inspiration. Like, and I think I've tried to really keep it for so long because I look up to him in that aspect. But I'm slowly coming out of it, though. Like, I just signed this deal, so we're actually about to put out, like, 5-6 music videos. Shit, I'll go crazy.
It's the bone. She'll never love me. I know the truth's ugly. I'll hide away and push everyone from me.
It's a back catalog deal for the most part. It's a distribution deal with 45. They're a London-based indie. So we're not major signed. I didn't sell my soul all the way. But pretty much they're pushing the old songs. So unfortunately, you have to see that all over your feed again. And then I got 2 releases coming out with them. But I'm really excited because we got a tour coming. It's going to be LA, New York, Houston, and London. So it's going to be crazy. I'm really thinking like, we're planning it like January, so probably like February, March.
I face resistance, wanna be alone, but I hate the distance. Honestly, I don't know what to think now.
Potsia says, man, it's crazy to see what Prolific has done at such a young age, as well as the traction he got in 2019. And this is from a year ago. I hope he gets even more recognition in the second half of 2020 as well. I did, my boy. I remember back in early 2019 when I was in a really bad state of mind, and this was the first song I heard from him. I felt like I could relate, and ever since then, I've fallen in love with his music. In any case, keep up the good work, man, and I'll see you in the next one, or your next stream. Yeah, bro. Nah, I really appreciate you. I mean, we most definitely did get some more recognition after 2020. But I'm really glad, bro. Like, anytime you're feeling down, I hope you know, like, when you put that song on, I'm there, like, really going through it with you, bro. My boy Mystic says, rest in peace, Jonathan Fondren. You were my best friend, my brother. You died driving that 350Z you always wanted. I can't imagine the pain your family is going through, but I can't imagine that you wouldn't want us to cry or be sad about you being gone. You'd want us to rejoice in the fact that you're in a better place now. a place that everyone has a chance to go after life, a place where we will see you and be able to talk with you again. There's no words to explain how I feel right now, the mixture of emotions running through my head, trying to cope with you being gone, remembering all of the good times we had, and most importantly, thinking about how much you impacted my life and everyone else's in a positive way. Yeah, bro, I got a lot of dead homies, and people be like it gets easier over time. It really don't. Like, when you go to a graveyard and you look at your friend in the dirt, like, it doesn't really get easier, but you gotta, one of the biggest things I ever came to grips with when it comes to the concept of loss and grief is like, yeah, bro, like, you could show someone you care so much when they die, like, yeah, you're so depressed you don't even get out of bed, because I've been there. Like, I saw one of my best friends die in front of me, bro. I didn't eat for like weeks, like, and at one point though, like, you just wake up and you're like, bro, like, I have the chance to like sit here and celebrate and party and go hard. Like, my boy don't. Can never do that shit again. So at one point, like, you gotta feel that sadness, because that's part of it. But like, you gotta celebrate your homies. Like, when they die, like, you live for them, you feel me? Like, that's all you can do, because they wanted to live. You know, my boy was driving that car and he had a whole life, bro. He had some shit he was going on the way to do, probably, you know. He had a family to come home to. Like, now he can't, so you gotta celebrate, bro. Every moment you get for him, just let him live on.
I know I'm not the best to be around. Wanna die? Put me in a coffin. Pop 20 pills, hope nobody.
I think the biggest weight ever thrown on an artist is you saved my life. Like, I was 15, bro, trying to kill myself every day. And I was getting texts from people like, you helped save my life. And I couldn't even comprehend that, because I'm like, bro, I can't even save my own. And it really, like, it changed, like, a lot for me. Like, you know, if at one point I kind of became scared of it, because I felt like I had the weight of people's lives in my hands. Like, I really felt like, what if I make a mistake? Like, what if I do something wrong? What if people feel this way, but like, they hear my music and they want to carry through with it? Later though in life, like, I just realized, like, I'm really blessed, like, by the universe to just be in a position where people are going through what I went through and I face, and like, I can help them. And it's crazy to see, like yeah, bro, I know they go through it, because I read every message. I don't reply to every message, but I really read every single message that I ever get sent. And like, I know people going through it, but I hope they know, like, knowing someone else is going through it, you know, like we all gonna get through it, bro. It hurts. Like, this life shit, it hurts like a bitch. But you gonna get through it, my boy. You got to.
Stops it. When I die, don't act like it's shocking. Gave you all the signs, now I'm done talking.
It's insane, bro. Like, when you look at a newborn or like a 1-year-old, you know, as a father, I've noticed, like, a lot of us don't really know, like how a mother does, how to, like, spend time with our child in a way that we feel personally we did enough, you know? Because, like, I know, like, whenever he's older and he can comprehend me and, like, understand me, like, there's so much in the world I'm gonna show him, you know? And, like, that's just, like, the best feeling in the world, is knowing, like, one day I'm gonna, like, have someone I could tell, like, what I've been through, like, the right, the wrong. Like, we all have the ability to reshape the world, you know, whether we do it ourselves or we teach the next people after us. But, like, I got on my face tattooed, die hard, die young. I was at a point in my life where, like, I thought I was gonna die any day. So to be able to have somebody to, like, carry on for me, like, that's the best feeling. Like, I could die today, bro, and I would just be happy, because, like, I know the world in good hands with him. I would want to be a fucking tiger or a fox. Probably a tiger though, because, like, not really much can fuck with a tiger. I mean, lions are cool though. You know what, bro? Respectfully, a lion. Probably a lion or a fox.
I guess that I gotta go now, feeling like a candle. That's finna go out, roll up the dope. I just need it.
One of them is The Blind Side. I fuck with The Blind Side. It's so heavy, bro. That shit crazy.
Slow down, vision turns black while I fade to the background. When I die, I know they won't miss me. Give it a week.
I'm giving 100K to my bros. Offer it, like, all my boys, my day ones. To split between them though, not 100K each. I ain't one lady. Man, I'm gonna buy a crib, like a solid ass crib I could just live in. You feel me? I'm gonna buy some land. Man, I'm gonna buy. I would give some shit to. I don't do charity. Like, I would go give it to people like that need it. Like, I'm gonna go under a bridge, and if I see you living there struggling, I'm gonna give you like 10K. But I gotta know you're not gonna go smoke some meth, my boy. Like, you feel me? Like, if you got a family, bro, like, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, I'll go to a Walmart, I'll see if this lady's buying some shit for her kids or some shit, I'll buy it for her. I would do shit like that. I mean, bro, it's gonna come back. Like, that energy is like, you put out nothing but positive, you're gonna get nothing but positive. So I got nothing but love for people.
They will forget me, I live for the present, not future or past. Roll up a gram, I just wanna relax.
I told myself I would drop out of school at 10K SoundCloud followers. And yeah, that was my goal, bro. I told myself all I wanted to do in my life was get enough money to get a house in Japan and live there. Whether I had to eat off of $1 ramen noodles every day or what, like, that's all I wanted. And now I can do that. Once you get there though, your mind opens up to like what you can do now. Like, so much, like the possibilities are endless. So like now there's so much I want to like invest in and do with my life. But when I started, it was just, you know, there was no fiance, there was no baby, there was no, like, I just was like this kid who wanted to get out of my city and live in Japan and die there one day in peace.
Be alone, but I know it's for the best. My head's like my room, cause that shit is a mess. Catch me in the backyard sparking a...
I really think I have the potential to be like a huge name. Like, I think I could put my name, like, I could get my name up there with X and Peep and Juice and like modern day legends. Like, I think I could do that, and that's what I think is next for me. Just cause if it's not, then the only way from up is down. Really, I want to be the best, bro. Like, I've never bullshitted with it. Like, I don't want to be the biggest, I don't want to be the most famous or the most rich. I want to be the best, like, undeniably. Like, when it comes to who's the greatest in 20 years, bro, I want my name to be there. And like, I think that's what's next. It's just seeing like over the course of time, like what I do and how I cement myself. Cause I'm very like anonymous. Like, people don't know about me, but you don't know about me cause I don't want you to know about me. You know, like, I got all these stats and like all of these followers on my like music pages, but my socials aren't like that. Cause I don't brand. Like, I don't want you to know me. But like now I want people to know me. Yeah, I'm trying to get on my boss shit. Like, I feel like my whole life I lived as this insecure little, like, kid, and I was broke. I was homeless, bro, eating off the floor, like, going through all this shit, and now I just want to be a boss. Like, fuck all that shit. Like, I want to love myself, and I want to just live life. Thank you guys for popping out for the interview, you feel me? It was nice doing this. Shout out Relly. Shout out Dallas. We finna kill that show tonight. And tap in, bro. Tune in. New shit on the way. Yo, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. SadBoyProlific. Peep the Spotify. SoundCloud. I'm on Apple Music, I'm everywhere. I'm really about to be everywhere, bro. I your mother. I your mom for real.
I haven't felt like myself in months. Got too attached and now I feel stupid. I need to have a talk with Cupid. Snapping half all the arrows he's shooting. I feel so goddamn foolish.